Go4BioDiv is an international youth forum aimed at providing a platform for the youth to voice their opinions on issues related to biodiversity. In October 2012, Go4BioDiv took place for the third time in the Sundarbans, a marine World Heritage Site of India. International Go4BioDiv youth messengers from around the world represent local and indigenous communities, students, scientists, educators, communicators, lawyers and economists from outstanding marine sites. "34 engaged young people were selected to represent their communities, environmental groups and research institutes from the Americas, Europe, Africa, Asia and the Pacific region, including Australia. They live and work in the most outstanding natural regions, marine World Heritage Sites and other coastal protected areas.
My name is Maria Soledad Lindener. I'm from Puerto Madryn in Argentina and I'm representing Peninsula Valdez. I'm a biologist and I'm working with southern right whales in the whale watching activity. Go4BioDiv brings us an incredible opportunity to improve our knowledge about the marine biodiversity. I think that we could build a global understanding of our problems. And in this way, we could understand better our sites.
Hi, I'm Janis. I'm representing the Wadden Sea area in Germany. I'm studying biology and also conservation, and in the near future I'm also going to study applied marine science, and I want to work in conservation one day. It's a really great opportunity coming to Sundarbans, having this workshop here, because the mangroves are the intertidal flats in the tropic area, because we don't have mangroves. Mangroves are only growing in the tropical areas. Now we are in the tropics here, so I can really see how the habitat is different, and it's a great opportunity for me personally. We are one global society and we have to face the problems because they belong to all of us. Where we are in the industrialized countries, we also have to help the others, safeguarding biodiversity, and when we want to conserve them, when we want to safeguard it, and we have to step together, work together. It's a global connection that's going on here, which is a great program. Almost 10 million people demanding only on this small area, and it's their livelihood here. They have to do agriculture, have to do fishing. So this area not only protects the tigers, also protects the people here, and the mangroves are very, very, very important for this special area. Protects them from tsunamis, protects them from flooding. So only two examples, which is very important. So we really have to safeguard and maintain these mangroves forests, because a lot of people demand on it, not only the tiger, but of course also the tiger.
Hi, I'm Manjari Roy and I am representing the state of West Bengal, India, in the Go4BioDiv International Youth Forum. I work in Sundarbans and I'm currently a junior research fellow with the Wildlife Institute of India, and I'm working in a project called Population Estimation and Ecology of the Tiger in Sundarbans Tiger Reserve, which seeks to dispel the myth of the number of tigers there are over here and maybe find the actual estimate, and also to kind of see how the tigers live in this unique environment, because tigers, this is the only mangrove place where tigers are found.
Hello, my name is Nicolas Sanchez. I'm from Panama City, and my World Heritage Site is Coiba National Park. All these whole activities in the trip have just brought me some new experiences and broadened my scope and my points of view about diversity. I mean, like, look at all the mangroves, the birds, the people itself. It's such a completely different thing from what I'm used to. I mean, this is my first time in Asia, actually. The experiences you got from here, walking with people, talking to people, getting to know each other, it's like it's really an enrichment situation that actually helps us to grow a little bit more. And by so far, actually, I'm really sure about what I want to do with myself during the further years. But this experience definitely has brought so many things for me that I really want to apply in my life and also in the work that I do. And definitely India has a lot to offer to people, and people have a lot to offer to me here.
Hello, my name is Heather Kotabangang. I come from the Republic of Palau, and I represent the World Heritage Site, the Rock Islands of the Southern Lagoon. I work at Palau Conservation Society. It's a community-based NGO, and this Go4BioDiv opportunity is great as it enhances our knowledge. I've already started with conservation work, but I'm still learning a lot more stuff. And a message to the youth is that it's never too early to start. The earlier you start, the better. And we have as much power as the adults do and the scientific people do, and we can make a difference in this world.
I've been working with the theater groups here in Sundarbans, and we've been coming up with a couple different theaters, from physical theater, third theater, and street theater. I have a dance and theater background, and I've spent most of my life dancing, so it's really incredible to bring my style and my ability to dance here to India, and not only be dancing, but have a message and story behind it and be able to share that story. There's so many different languages, but the language of movement, dance, and acting can be seen by anyone.
Hey bro, did you get any catch today? No, I've been out in the sea, but didn't get anything.
Oh my God, was the same yesterday? Same today. Wonder how it's gonna be tomorrow.
I don't know. It's every day the same thing.
You seen those vessels on our shore?
I have seen them. There are many. They're big, big boats. They're taking all our fish.
I mean, where's the fish?
I don't know. Where is the fish?
Where is the fish?
Where is the fish?
We're hungry.
Where is the fish?
We need food.
Where is the fish?
We're dying.
Where is the fish?
With pollution.
Where is the fish?
We need help.
Where is the fish?
We can continue poaching. I mean, we don't have any money. We are very poor. If we get put in jail, who will bail us out?
No, listen to me and you listen carefully. You have to do everything you can do to tell these people that we need to poach. I have the money and the power. So buy them, give them money. No money, give them money. Give them money, I don't care.
But we have families. We have families. What are they without us? What are they without us?
The workshops prepared the youth messengers for their interventions at the Conference on Biological Diversity in Hyderabad. In the same spirit of enhancing youth engagement, these workshops were facilitated by a tandem of a junior and a senior specialist in each topic: environmental communication and public outreach, science and investigation, and livelihoods and governance.
Hi, my name is Mangeli Msweli. I'm from South Africa and I'm representing East Mangaliso Wetland Park. As the Go4BioDiv youth messengers, we prepared a declaration and we're making our preparations for being in the COP11. We have one common goal, which is to pass the message about marine and coastal biodiversity conservation, because we do understand that it is important for life and livelihoods. We also had workshops on livelihood, science, fisheries and governance in order to link how the government, the stakeholders, the youth and the local communities can interact to save our environment and make strong regulations, which were very profitable, and we were able to make our plays with the information that we get from our workshops. And I got a chance to interact from messengers from around the world. For example, I've never been out of South Africa, but in that area I was with other messengers from 25 other countries around the globe, including Australia, Colombia, Mauritius, and it was great hearing their experiences from their World Heritage sites, from their countries, different cultures, and the challenges that they face in each of their cultures.
Just as in the previous Go4BioDiv events, the Forum 2012 gave the younger generation a voice in international decision-making processes by involving young adults in the CBD Conference of Parties. Go4BioDiv is conceptualized and implemented to make an impact at 3 levels. First, on the lives of the participants, called youth messengers, exposing them to issues and experts in the field of biodiversity conservation and making them a part of the bigger conservation and youth networks. The second impact is the outreach and awareness generation by the Go4BioDiv messengers, both to the wider public at COP11 and in their home countries. The third impact during COP11 was realized by providing fresh youth perspectives on cross-cutting issues, particularly in the thematic area of coastal and marine biodiversity.
Hi, my name is Sagar. I am representing the Gujarat coastline. My experience with Go4BioDiv has been phenomenal. Everything that I've done, be it in Sundarbans for 10 days in Kolkata or here in Hyderabad at the COP11, the kind of response that we've got for the street theatre that we did, the side events that we've done, a lot of people have come up to us and they've talked to us and asked for our opinions on stuff, which is nice. And it's great that now people are finally getting to think that youth does have a perspective, they do have a voice, they're acknowledging it now, and we're very happy with that.
One big success of the youth presence at COP11 was that the host country, India, and the Secretariat of the Convention on Biological Diversity allotted the youth a slot to speak in the high-level segment in front of decision makers. Go4BioDiv held an intervention of 5 minutes together with a representative of the Global Youth Biodiversity Network.
My name is Gavin Singleton. I'm from the Great Barrier Reef World Heritage Site in Australia. Never thought I'd come to India, but now I'm here. Well, we all share the same interests or similar interests in looking after our environment, our biodiversity, learning from other people, other people's perspectives, their views, their concerns, as well as just meeting other people, listening to what they have to share. It's a really good opportunity. Maybe in the future I can visit other people's sites, learn what they do in their sites, and bring some of their strengths or management systems back into the Great Barrier Reef to strengthen our management system there. But hopefully we can share some of the good practices that we do in the Barrier Reef and share with the rest of the world.
My name is Shiva. I represent Karnataka site, which is the Indian East Coast line of India. I work with Greenpeace as an activist. The main reason that why I'm here is to actually make sure that the problems of my site are heard at this international forum. I have been following a lot of climate conferences for a very long time, and when I had heard that India is going to organize something as big as COP11, it was my chance to voice my opinion. So I got to know through actually one of my colleagues in the office that it would be good if somebody from Karnataka represents our problems.
Young people under 30 today represent half the world's population. They believe that it is them who will live with the consequences of today's actions and inactions. These youth messengers wanted to make a strong call to the world, sharing their messages in creative and globally understandable ways. In a refreshing and innovative way, they aimed at raising awareness of how important marine ecosystems are for future generations. In view of the enormous task and urgency of coastal and marine conservation, we need to join forces across political and sector borders, beyond administrative jurisdiction, gender, race, age, and religious boundaries. We need coordinated global actions to restore our oceans and save marine life. The Go4BioDiv Youth Messengers are a promising example of this new way of thinking, acting, and networking for a common goal.